Placard, pin badge, denim, leather, fist clenched tight at the end of your tether, minds in the margins all come together. The revolution will not start itself.
I'm Helen Pheby, Senior Curator here at Yorkshire Sculpture Park, and we've been part of the Arts Council Collection National Partners Programme, and Revolt Revolutions is the 6th and final exhibition as part of that particular programme.
I've been a political activist since my late teens. I've always been into subcultures like punk and new wave. When this came together and I was asked to write a poem, it was a match made in heaven for me, really.
Matt was born in Wakefield, he knows the context, and when he delivered this poem, I was just amazed that it was a completely independent artwork in its own right, but he'd picked up on all the themes and brought it together so beautifully.
I was immediately drawn to the punk portraits by Johnston. As soon as I saw them, I knew that I wanted to write about them because obviously they've got such a striking visual identity.
Steve Johnston's punk portraits were really inspiring for me. He was told by the editor of Vogue when he was a young artist that he should photograph what was on the street. And so he went out and he made these incredible portraits of these punks.
And these pictures were taken in 77 and 78, so it's like right at the height of a movement.
And it's really interesting that that did coincide exactly with the founding of the Sculpture Park, that anti-capitalist, anti-establishment moment that the roots of YSP were also part of.
You always try and write about characters, but to have something that's so authentic and like unapologetic, as a poet, that's sort of a dream, really. Give a soapbox to a voice that can't be heard amongst the crowd. There's a rebel with a cause, there's a dream that's not allowed, there's a subgroup that's been silenced, a door that's slamming shut, an establishment that works to keep you structured in a rut. Apathy is acceptance. Acceptance never improves, so stand up and be counted. We've got goalposts to move. Revolt, reject and rejoice in your dreams. Protest is always more potent than it seems.
Today's event's called Voice for Change, and it's a real celebration of the Revolt and Revolutions exhibition.
I'm looking to write some protest poetry with families. Everybody from a very young age onwards is interested in protest in some form, whether it's not going to bed when you're told to, not eating your vegetables, not doing your own work.
He's a fantastic poet who's really good at helping people find their voice.
Be it beret wearing band the bomb or mohawk wearing punk, others clenched nostrils, but we shouted when it stunk. I think the Arts Council collection is absolutely vital. A lot of people think that art's not for them or that it's not really attainable. For me as a youngster, I didn't go to London until I was 16, so to have this on my doorstep, it really does give you a gateway into like internationally acclaimed artists. The Arts Council collection is publicly funded, it belongs to the people, and it's being enjoyed here in Yorkshire, which is brilliant. Revolt and revolutions, come and join the number, because nothing serves injustice like society in slumber. Music and colour, peace signs and love, there are far more below than there are sat above. It takes an awful lot of raindrops to form a monsoon, and this station has a glitch, it's time to retune. Don't succumb to victimhood, silence or stealth, because the revolution will not start itself.